watching. Today I have an empties video for you guys for the month of September, where I'm going to show you all the products that I've run out of during the month of September, which does not mean that I only use them for that 1 month, because some people that have never seen these empties videos before, they're like, oh my god, you run through so many products all at once, you buy like so much shit that you don't need. And actually that's not the case. I mean, these are just products that I've finished up during this month, but I started them like weeks ago, months ago, some of them even years ago, which I'm going to show you now. So I'm going to talk about everything and how much I liked it and if I recommend it or not, so that way it kind of helps you guys out, and you know, in case you were wondering like how the products work and if you were going to buy it and stuff like that. So I separated everything into 3 categories, where I have makeup and face stuff, then hair products, and then body stuff. And by the way, if you're just wondering, for my face makeup today, I did it very natural, and actually did a tutorial back when I was like in Ukraine a few months ago. It was like my go-to everyday makeup. It's just super natural. And then my hair, I really didn't do anything to it. Just put some product into it a little bit, so that way it's not super frizzy, because today I really don't have anywhere to go, so I didn't feel like heat styling it and putting it through all that, you know, stuff that it does not need to be put through, because I'm trying to grow it out. So you know, it's naturally very curly, but I do get keratin treatments where it makes it, you know, straight for a few months, and now the keratin treatment just started wearing off, so it's getting like a little bit wavy. It's not curly like it normally is, but it's getting, you know, back to its shape or whatever. And I actually recently did a video showing you guys like how I'd style my hair if I wanted to be curly, with curly hair extensions and all that. So I will link all those videos down below with the curly hair, the natural makeup, and everything like that. And also what I have on my nails, just if you were wondering. I will put the color and the link down below as well. So let's start with makeup and face stuff. So first of all, I ran out of another one of these Maybelline Fit Me powders, and my color is 325. I love these things. They're super inexpensive. They're like $6–7. Sometimes like $7.99, depending which drugstore you go to. It's a little compact, and it has a mirror and a sponge, which I hate the sponge. I just use my very favorite F80 Sigma brush, which I will also link down below because I have a 10% coupon code for them. So I love this powder. I would totally recommend it. It's very comparable to a lot of like high-end brands, and it's just my favorite one from the drugstore. Next, I have another drugstore item. This is my Jordana eyeliner pencil in Coffee Bean, which is just a brown color, and it's retractable, so it's very useful. I use it on my eyebrows. And this is actually a great dupe for the L'Oreal one that looks just like this. L'Oreal has their retractable eyeliner pencils that are just like this with a gold cap, and the packaging is just totally the same. Seriously, they're just exactly the same. Like, they're just as soft, they're just as thick. Everything is exactly the same, except the L'Oreal ones are like $8 or $9, and these are $2.99 or like $2.50 at Walgreens. And Jordana is not like with all the big brands on the wall. It's like right next to the register. So if you're wondering, go and pick these up. These are super good quality, and I would totally recommend them. Next, I ran out of one of my favorite eyeshadows ever, and I really think that discontinued making these, so I'm really scared about that. These are from Victoria's Secret. These is their little Beauty Rush baked shadows, and this color is called Gold Rush. So I have seriously used like, I don't even know, like maybe 4 or 5 of these in the past. Like, I love this color. It's so pigmented, so good. It's very inexpensive. These are like 2 for $5 or 2 for $7 or something like that. And as you can tell, I hit pan all the way. I used up the whole entire thing, and I tried to look for these in the store and on their website, and I did not see them. I really am scared that they stopped making these little eyeshadows, and I don't know why. I just saw they're big, compact. So if you know like anything about that, if you still saw them in stores recently or anything like that, comment below please and let me know, because I really want to know like where you get them from, because I don't know. If you've seen them online, also like on different websites like Amazon and stuff like that, let me know. I'm just, you know, kind of scared to buy it on like eBay and stuff, because a lot of times they're not authentic. So, you know, I mean, it's not like something that you would want to fake, because like it's not that expensive for like a MAC eyeshadow, like, you know, $20-something, like, or Bobbi Brown or whatever. It's only like $3, but some people out there are crazy, so, you know, yeah. Next thing I ran out of is my whitening lightening pen for my teeth, and I did a whole entire video on this and how it works and how I use it. And it's basically a whitening pen that you put on your teeth once a day for 14 days, and this actually lasted me like 15 or 16 days, like different uses instead of 14, so I was pleasantly surprised. And it's very easy to use. I just would put it on before bed, you know, after brushing my teeth. And if you haven't seen that video, I will also link it down below if you want to see how you use them. And I actually have a coupon code for these pens. So this is the Zero Whitening pen, which is like for people with sensitive teeth or gums, which is what I am. And they also have another pen that is a little bit stronger, has more hydrogen peroxide in it, but it's not for sensitive teeth. So you can get either pen for only $19 instead of $79. So I will put the coupon code for that down below. And I also have another coupon code where you can get 70% off of your order, so that's really exciting. So if you want to see how this works, just watch that video. Next thing I finished is this BioTrue, basically a contact solution. I've talked about this before in my other Empties videos. This is my favorite contact solution ever. Like, I've used a lot of other ones before, and this is, you know, a little bit more pricey at the drugstore, but it's totally worth it. It's very moisturizing. I love it on my eyes. It's so sensitive, like, it's perfect. Like, I don't know, I just love it. And, you know, I actually got 2 of them recently, like the big pack of big 2 bottles for a lot cheaper at Walgreens. They have like a, or actually no, it was CVS. CVS, if you have the CVS card, they had like a special for it. So I got the big 2 bottles for, instead of like 18 something, it was like 13 something, like 14 bucks. So that's a good deal because these last me for months. Next thing I have is this Proactive Pore Strips. This is just one of those strips that you put on your nose to take off all the, you know, yucky stuff that clogs your pores, all the blackheads and all that stuff. So I used one of those. Next thing I have is another wipes like package that I got from Ukraine. I got a bunch of these little wipes. I use them every single day, you know, when I do my makeup, to wipe off my brushes from like the yucky like foundation or concealer or whatever. Wipe my hands while I'm doing my makeup, so that way I don't get it all over my other items. It's just perfect. It's just easy to have, and I like the little packages because I can throw them into my purse or makeup bag and not have to tug around like a huge one of them. And then the last makeup item I have is this In Color Fabuliner liquid eyeliner in black. So this, I'm not sure how much it is on its own because I got this in one of my beauty bags that I'm subscribed to. I believe it was Ipsy, but I'm not sure. But I did a video on it, obviously, because I always do them every month. So if you're interested, you can probably go back and like find it. But I honestly did not like this at all. It's just like a little felt tip marker. It's not too thick and it's not too thin. It's just sort of like in between, where it's hard to do a precise line with it. You know, I always prefer very thin eyeliners. Like my favorite liquid liner is from Lorac, and it's got little tiny bristles on it, so it's super precise. This is just like a marker, but it's not thick where you can do the thick line. It's just very like in between, and it's also not very pigmented at all. I had to set it with a gel liner because it was not black at all. It was just kind of, it just sucked. Like, I honestly just finished it up just so I can throw it out. Moving on to hair stuff. The first one I ran out of is this conditioner. This is from my favorite line that I always use for my hair now that I get keratin treatments done. This is from Organics. You can get this at any drugstore or Ulta. And this is the Brazilian Keratin Therapy line, and this is the conditioner. And I've talked about these for like years. I've been using these for like 2 years now. They are affordable. They smell like super great. They smell like coconuts, and they are just good for your hair because they don't have any sulfates, any sodiums, any of that bad stuff for your hair, and it just makes my keratin treatments last longer. And then I also ran out of the little mask that I use with it, you know, so basically I would, every time I shampoo my hair, I shampoo it twice, and then I put in the conditioner all over, and then I also put in the mask just on the ends because it's like a thick conditioner. So I use it every single time I wash my hair, but I only use it on the ends, so that way my hair doesn't like get greasy and stuff like that, and it's so much better than just using the conditioner on its own. And then the last thing I have is this VO5 hot oil conditioning treatment. I bought these so long ago. I bought a little package of them and I actually showed them in a video, and I think you either got 2 or 3 of them in a pack, but I only have 1 left, and I just found this like randomly of my items, and I was like, you know what, I'll just use it. So basically you throw it into hot water to heat up the oil a little bit, but it's not like boiling hot, you know, it's just kind of warm. And then you twist off the top, you pour it on your hair for like a few minutes, and then you rinse it off with your shampoo, conditioner, the normal routine. And it's supposed to make your hair softer, but it really didn't do shit for my hair, like, to be honest, so I would not recommend that. I mean, it was not very expensive. It was like $2 or $3 as I remember, but still, like, that's I don't know, it was just a waste of time for me. And then last, I have 3 body products. So the first one is this Isana shaving cream that I actually bought in Ukraine. I believe this is from Germany, but I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. So it's like this, the brand name is Isana, and then that's the writing on it, and it smells like peaches. And I just bought the one that they have for girls because it was this little small size, and I don't want to buy like a huge one to tuck back with me in the suitcase. But as you guys know, I normally use guys' shaving creams because they make your skin so much smoother because it's supposed to be for the face and not the body. So yeah, I liked this, and the smell was nice, but you know, normally I prefer the guys' ones, so yeah. But it wasn't bad. The next thing I have is this little cream that I got in one of my beauty boxes. I don't remember which one, but it's supposed to be like a firming cream for your body, for your skin, and I put it just kind of like on my thighs and my stomach just to like firm the skin, but I honestly didn't do anything. And after a few days that I started using it, because at first it was just sitting around on my shelf and it didn't like go bad at all, but once some air got into it, like once I started using it, it started going like super thick, and not thick as it like a cream. You know how like lotion, if you leave it open and the air kind of dries it out, it gets thick like a cream? It didn't even get like a cream. It was like chunky. It was just like gross looking. I don't know what happened, but I finished it up, and it's supposed to be super expensive because I remember looking at the card when I got this, and the huge bottle of it that was like this, it was like, I don't know, like 30 or 40 or 50 bucks or something like ridiculous. But I don't think it's worth that at all because I didn't see any results for the firming, and I don't even know what this brand is because the packaging is so crappy that it totally like wiped the name off. But it was something organic. I don't know, but it doesn't matter because it sucks. Then the last thing, finally, oh my gosh, this video is getting long. The last thing I have is a tanning lotion, and yes, I know I say that I always spray tan. I don't do tanning beds because they're bad for you, and just because my skin doesn't take color very well in the sun or in this tanning beds. But I found that if I tan in the bed first, even for like a few minutes before I go in a spray tan, the spray tan like makes me so much darker, and it lasts so many days more because, I don't know, it's just like, one of the girls at the salon says because like the skin, you know, warms up and it opens up the pores, so that way when you do the spray tan, it actually like absorbs a lot better. But I don't know what it is, but it just works. And my friend, she did the same thing with me, and she totally was like, yeah, you were right, because the girls at the salon, they're always like, oh, you shouldn't do it that way. You should go spray tanning first, and then you should go do the stand-up bed, you know, so that way it dries you, because the lotions, you know, make it like a barrier and blah, 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 which makes sense if you think about it, but I've been doing it this way for years, and it works. I had my friend try it that way, and she was like, yeah, Kristina, you're totally right. Fuck those girls, they don't know what they're talking about. So I've been doing it this way, and so I only go into beds very, very seldom. Like, I don't go tanning at all, so don't be thinking like, oh, you know, she says she doesn't go tanning and now she's like tanning all of a sudden. But you know, seriously, this bottle lasts me like over 2 years, because I remember Instagramming this picture of this Diva lotion, Delicious Diva or whatever, which actually wasn't bad. It smelled really nice, and it was a good price for tanning lotions, but they're supposed to be, because usually they're really pricey. But I remember Instagramming the picture of this like 2 summers ago, 2011, and that's when I bought it, and it's been over 2 years now because it's October now. So yeah, like this lasted me a long time. That's how sparingly I use it, because I just don't go tanning in the bed that much. There's still some left in there. Yeah, well. And I actually just got some samples from this website for tanning lotion, so I will be doing a video review for that as well very soon. So stay tuned for that. I just have to kind of use them up first because, like I said, I don't go in the beds that often. So I'll try to go like maybe once a week and try them all out, so that way I can give you guys a proper review. So that is it for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. And please also add me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I will put all my links down below. And also don't forget to enter my 2 giveaways that I have going on right now. And if you haven't, I will link them both down below. So yeah, good luck, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.